welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Sooners will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Off the play fake on first down. Forced out of the pocket. He's going to take a shot. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Trying to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Grab behind the line. It's up. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. He might want another play. To throw, it's Mateer. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. On the run, deep down the right side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Moving out of the pocket. Fires on the move. He's got an open man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. First down for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Bernard. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. He's going to run it. Did the work himself. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Trying to get rid of it. He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. Let's see what the offense dials up on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback, receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now improvising. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown Tide.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Looking for room. It's Ott. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco.
Oh, he's got some space. Out of bounds at the 43-yard line after the huge pickup. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Floating away. Caught in the backfield, it's Wheeler. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun, running back on the move. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. They drag him down. Before they get the turnover and a terrific return on the fumble.
Yeah, and that is so frustrating because he did the right thing. He got the first down, got past the sticks, but didn't do the most important thing and take care of the football, and that goes right back now to the defense.
And a great job, David, by the defense not quitting on the play, right? Of course, they saw him getting the first down, but they were still pursuing. They still got hats to...
Touchdown, Oklahoma! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll give it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Pressure coming. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Here comes the heat. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball. Execute.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. He's going for it all. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Looking to the big tight end. Makes a connection. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Miller with the ball. There he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you could turn around, hand it off, get him push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Bernard. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision making.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Simpson. Quarterback adapting. Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Alabama!
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Out of bounds at the 18, and man, do they have great field position now. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. The throw. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out out of the gun to give to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over, and while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Here we go. Scanning the field, it's Mateer. Dances away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. Throwing on the run. Snags it down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up. Lethal weapons all over the field. That has been the standard at Oklahoma for several years. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That's caught. It's Burks. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Sooners are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Breaks into the open. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing him. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sooners! Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. Past the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got 2 quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough. And you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Under fire. Intercepted to stop the threat. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back inside the 20 after the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in.
Gonna take a shot. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Bama! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that.
He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 25. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
Unloads it downfield. And he makes the catch inside the 15. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the good news is after that second pick of the third quarter now for this guy, they're still winning the game, but they are living dangerously right now. And they can't expect to hold on to that. This guy keeps making bad decisions like we've seen here now in the first period of the second half.
Hey, it's got to be frustrating because you always talk about taking care of the football, and you've got to lead in the second half. You need your quarterback to play smart.
They finally catch up to him and get him on the ground, and that is a way to punctuate the third. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Now sliding to his left. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Makes the grab. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Buying some time as he moves left. Turns it loose. Grabs it at the 25 in stride.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Gets rid of it. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
Oof, that boy's got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, and throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Got it! Touchdown Sooners! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. That's caught. It's out. Turning it on.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on that time, made a real good decision. I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. You look like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking to buy time. Throws to the tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
This really has been a master class by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ott. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, it is such a weapon to have running backs that can not only run the football, but can catch it as well. And a nice job there, David, finding the matchup one-on-one with a linebacker, a little angle route to get the first down.
Yeah, and those angles.
Catch inside the 25. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
Using his legs, it's Ott. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Back to pass, it's Simpson. Moves around to clear up the vision. Trying to escape and get it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though, if they knew it was this good. He has been gashing them in this game with his legs, and already you're seeing the defense now make some adjustments to slow this guy down. They were able to get him to the ground. He's still got a couple yards, but this has got to continue for this defense. You know he is going to carry the ball.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Well, they're trailing in this game late, and the defense knows it, so they're playing for pass. 2 plays ago, they get the sack. This time, they force an incompletion. Not a lot the offense can do here to catch them off guard. They're just going to have to make a huge play here on 4th down.
Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
And that's a play that